Alright, we're gonna be doing some ticket summons. And who knows, maybe some real summons too, but I will try to resist. If we do the real actual 1000-Year Blood War summons, it won't be on this account, it'll be on my JP, because I don't feel like getting a third Rukia, and that's probably what would happen, so we'll see what happens though. We shall see. Hello everyone who's in here. I accepted you in BBS? Okay. I don't know, remember when. Hello, how? Hi, how? Hey guys. Yeah, everybody's really fast. They got here really quick. Hey Ashley. No co-op? Maybe co-op. Maybe co-op. Right now I kind of just want to do the summon, so. Alright. We're just gonna chill. You know, I might do some co-ops. We'll see. But I've been hunting for accessories. Moisty Ramen. Alright, man. Take care. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Derp Nation. Oh, this is gonna get old really quickly. I might just switch to co-ops, but then I have to switch the thumbnail, and that's gonna take a whole thing. I got really lucky and got a golden Yuki yesterday, which was nice. Hey Greg, that thumbnail though. I've been meaning to use that thumbnail, but I was like, I have to blur out some of it or cover it with something because YouTube's algorithm might block it. So I think I did pretty good. Just Discord if you're going to stream too. Well, here we are, streaming. It'll be just a casual summon stream, though. It won't be anything too crazy. In the middle of co-op, she says hi. Tell her I say hi. Alright. I really should expand it over 300, because for 5 orbs you get 20 extra slots, which is very nice. Okay. I wish there was a way to automate this. You know what? I think I'm gonna sell everything that isn't a 4-star for this specific thing. Yeah, I'll do that instead of fusing them, because otherwise it will take an eternity. For this specific one, for this specific stream, I'll just sell everything that isn't a 4-star, which I might regret later, but we'll see. You got Mangaruki and Renji from singles? Oh, dude, nice. I might do singles then. See until I get something. If I do, it'll be on my JP account. Just because I don't feel like wasting all my orbs. Plus, there's the whole. One sec. So, plus there's Parasol summons are gonna come out. Mid-month summons are gonna be a thing. End of the month summons. So, I kind of don't want to waste every orb, but we'll see. Hey Cowboy Jr., hey White Zangetsu, Soifon be like no one can see the beauty but me. Exactly, Soifon's defending her dignity. Lightning Cat Yoroichi's dignity. I'm trying to not erase anything that has a level. Like that. So I can fuse it later. Show off Bounty Rush and let everybody see. It's on my other phone. I might do it when I switch over if I summon. But, I won't do it now. For now, it's just summons. How many do I have? That's good enough. You got a golden Yuki and a purple with purple, but colors purple IK, color not real strong attack character. Yeah, sometimes I'll get that. Well, I get like I got a golden Chappie with plus 30 attack. That was my first ever golden accessory. And it didn't go. It went on my JP account, and I had no high attack blue characters on that account for a while. I do now. I don't remember which ones, but oh yeah, what's his name? Ichigo's dad, Ishin. Which do you think is better, singles or times 10? Honestly, it just depends on how fast. you want to go through things. If there's multiple characters you want in the gacha, it's going to be multis, just because it's faster. If you're only going after one character, do singles, just because you might save some orbs. But the luck is exactly the same. Shuei remake? I hope so. Forget Ichigo and Renji. I'm just going for Rukia now. Rukia is fun. I have her on this account. I can show her off as well. Who's my favorite? Oh! Who's my favorite character on Bleach? I will have to say Kisuke, which is why I'm really excited. I was really excited for manga Kisuke, and then he never showed up. I spent $20 today on half-price Easter candy. If you're saying help you eat them, then yes, I'm there. Cake plus cake equals cake. Wrong, sir! Cake plus cake equals cake squared. Hello, where's your form? My form? I'm from, I live in Tejas, but I'm from California. You know, you have to do it EM. What's EM? You got a golden, golden pupples. Nice. Golden pupples and golden Yuki are nice. Golden Chappie is great, but if you don't have a character for it, you're kind of just stuck with an accessory. That said, it is a lot of fun to make SP characters with golden chappies, because then you can see what their nat is really like, and it's fun. Will there be any other banners during 1000 Year Blood War? Yes, they will still come out with a mid-month banner, and they will still do all that stuff. Which is why I'm kind of hesitating, but it's like the third of the month, so we still got another week and a half almost until we get a mid-month banner. So we'll see what happens there. You clicked on this live stream because of the thumbnail. Was that the... Should I switch the thumbnail out? What the heck did I just do? I didn't mean it to be clickbait. I just put it because I like the picture. But I can switch it out. How do you feel about 1000 Year Blood War Ichigo for PvE? Oh, PvE is great. PvP, he's probably still good, but since most everybody has Retsu at this point, people really wanted him to be a Retsu killer and got disappointed when he wasn't. But I think he was meant to be PvE, not PvP. I'm excited to get him and try an SP build on him. We'll definitely do that. Are you in my final form? Pfft, you guys haven't seen my final form. It's not for mortal eyes, you see. You. Yeah, that'll do. Oops. Also, which manga characters did I pull? I only pulled 2 Rukias. Parasol Banner mid-month. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the Parasol Banner will be mid-month banner, and if it is, we are in luck. Because the Parasol Banner only has 4 characters right now. So if they add 3 more, your chances of getting a Parasol character, like one of the new ones, is way better than... It's like Valentine's level luck. And which would be really good because... the other 4 are actually good characters, so we'll have to see. Switch the thumbnail for the birthday cake and maybe Endless will show up. That's true. She's at work, I think, right now. Should you summon on this banner anymore because I have all the characters except for Rukia and Ichigo? I say wait for the individual banners. I don't have 4 characters of this banner, so I might do it on my JP later, but we'll have to see. You're waiting for you to release your new top 10 PvP. It'll be a while until I do top 10 PvP. Top 10 PvP is the hardest one for me to do. So it'll be a little bit till I do it. But right now the list would be mostly the same. There obviously would be some differences, but for now it'll be similar. We'll have to be drunk in his final form. You didn't miss much. I got a tension tie and that's about it. It's the only 4-star accessory I have. I'm a Soul Reaper, so I can see your final form. I was thinking about this, speaking of souls. I was thinking about this, okay? Hear me out. If a haunted house gets demolished, let's say there's an old house, right? It's small, and it's haunted, and the ghost is trapped within the premises of the house, okay? Let's say that house gets demolished, and they build a Walmart on it. Is then the entire Walmart haunted, or just the part of the house, just the part where the house was? And this question has plagued me for many a moons. And I want to know. Still hope Parasol's an easy skip. I think we're due for a seasonal Rangiku. And I think there's a chance they'll give us a Parasol Rangiku. And there's a good chance she's going to be drunk. If they do it. But we'll have to see. It'd be a funny character for sure. Change the thumbnail? You do want me to change the thumbnail? Into your chains coin bait. I wish there was a select all button and then I can just highlight 3 and 2 stars and do it that way. I probably won't sell the final few of those. Sorry if I can't read everybody. There's a lot of looking down on this stream, so it's gonna be hard to read everybody, but I will try. The ghost in the house was a wait, what? The ghost would move out because the retail life would annoy it. What if it's like bound to the house, unable to leave due to the tortures and chains of whatever? Who is the best 1000-year Blood Roar character? In my opinion, it's still Retsu, and then Toshiro. Parasol Momo only has the orbs. Hey, good luck. Maybe we're due for another Momo as well. Oh, book. Okay, bear. Oh, I got a red book the other day, so my collection is growing. The whole Walmart, because the House of the Ghost domain is the Walmart. Has there ever been a haunted retail store? Luigi had a vacuum Walmart for a while. Oops. Okay, new question. Is cereal a soup? Think about this carefully. This was the question of the day today at work, which I did. How to make a blue cookie 3-star? Wait, what? You just gotta get lucky. I'm dead if it's a new Rangiku. Oh yeah, did you see, Ashley? My rewind next week is Rangiku. Hello, Morningstar. Hello, Zol. Why am I selling 3 stars? Because it would take way too long otherwise. Plus, I have so many of them. Do you know Extinction Song Sad? What? No, I don't, because I have no idea what that was. Should you save your orbs for the solo Ichigo or keep trying to be able to double chance? I have Renji and all the fillers so far. No. You wait for the singles. Especially if you don't care about Rukia, wait, because otherwise you're just going to get other stuff. What are your thoughts on Manga Renji? I think he's fun. I haven't used him. I don't have him, but he looks fun. If OT is bound as Walmart, then the ghost would kill itself. Many people forgetting about Manga Kenny. Yeah, it's because he's really only good for PvP. PvE, he's fun, but he doesn't have 2 flash steps, which puts people off from using him. Cereal is a dry snack. But it's soup, though. Soup? It's soup. Hey, Symptoms. Do a multi on the accessory banner. Heck no. I like my orbs. Ice cream pistachios? I've never had ice cream pistachios. Oh my gosh, there's gotta be a faster way to select these things. Should I just use orbs and expand the accessory? Let's see here. Thank you for your help. You made the best blue cookie. Aliens do... I believe in aliens, but do aliens believe in you? That's a good question. What if, like, they show up and we're like, they do exist, and they're like, they do exist. Kind of like the peanut... the M&M commercial in during Christmas that comes up every year. It's a fantastic commercial. This guy has been drinking too much. I have not. I'm legitimately questioning whether or not cereal is soup. Cereal is a breakfast curry. You can have breakfast soup. Listen, if it's edible, you can eat it for breakfast. That's the way the world works. I once had Chinese food for breakfast, I also had 2 burgers for breakfast one time, and I went to work, and I told everybody. They're like, oh, they're like, I'm not. I told them I'm not hungry because I had 2 burgers for breakfast, and they're like, what? They looked at me like I was crazy. Like, what is this guy doing? And I realized that here in the U.S., people are really particular about breakfast food, of what is and is not a breakfast food. So here's my verdict. Everything is a breakfast food except for Chinese food. Because one time I had Chinese food for breakfast and it hurt my stomach, which is a shame because it was really good. But yeah, it's soup. In conclusion, it is soup. Who is faster than Toshiro? Are you talking about what's her name? She is better than Toshiro. Not better than Toshiro in PvP. In PvP, she can potentially deal more damage. A strong attack 2 doesn't deal as much damage, and it's a little slower on the actual hard hit. It also, like I said, doesn't deal as much damage. His is faster, but she does not freeze, which is really good. I have her headlining on my PvP on this one, and she does not freeze, which is really nice. We're talking about Rukia, by the way. I don't think I ever actually mentioned the name. Hey, real Chris. Cereal is without the milk, so then the milk because the cereal is cereal. Are you surreal? Drinking. Listen, I don't drink, okay? All of these thoughts come to me while I'm sober, which is even scarier. I'm drunk from cake. 2 burgers. All of the burgers. She's faster than Manga Toshiro. I'll have to test that. Hey, Cobra. Sorry, just got the notification. It's okay, man. Thank you. And I believe that puts you... That should put you as the king, right? The chat person, the chat boss. As soon as that shows up. You are crazy? Probably. Oh, cool. It's a little animation. I didn't know that. But thanks, Cobra. Appreciate it, sir. Kind sir. Cakes and burgers. Did I have a burger today? That's how bad it is. I don't even remember. I did. I had a grilled chicken sandwich and a burger from Dairy Queen. They were good. Then I had an ice cream cone, which was also good. Alright. Okay, next question. Since you guys seem to be answering my questions rather well. If you eat a mermaid, is that cannibalism or is it seafood? Let's see here. These are things I want to know, just in case, because you never know. You never know. Let's see. What is my favorite cereal? Oh, dude, okay. Here we go. You can't go wrong with Cheerios, alright? Cheerios is the ultimate because it just never gets old. You can eat Cheerios for life and you'll be fine. That's not true. Eat more stuff. But, you can't go wrong with Cheerios, alright? But also, if you ever eaten the cereal, Crave, that's the best tasting cereal of all time. It's amazing. It's seafood. It's half and half. It's both. Did I hear? Whatever it is, yes, you did. Depends on what part you eat. Let's say you eat half of it, right? But you eat it half down the middle, not this way. This way. Seafood or mermaid isn't human. That's true. A mermaid isn't human. So it can't technically be cannibalism. The answer is yes. Here you go. Find a mermaid and then come to me, and then we'll see. Can't wait for manga Orihime. Mermaids are different species by definition, so it wouldn't be cannibalism. There you go. Chat is crazy. It's because these things we have to know. David, what's up? David, is eating a mermaid seafood or cannibalism? Quick. Lucky Charms are the best. I hear they are magically delicious. I've never really wanted for marshmallows if they weren't on in a s'more. So Frosted Flakes, they're more than good. They're great. Are there mermaids from Witcher? Is there mermaids in Witcher 3? Are you serious? I've wanted to play that game, but not enough to buy it. So I'm waiting for it to go on sale on Steam, then I may buy it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is your favorite. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is freaking delicious. It is really good. Do you guys, I don't know how many of you are graduated, but do you guys remember high school and the breakfast where you get the little plastic bowls with cereal inside and the paper? Ah, good times. You know, say what you want about school. Their food, at least my cafeteria food, was delicious. Now that might be because I just went home and had beans because I'm Mexican and that's how we roll. And so all I had was like beans and lentils and from time to time, you know, good stuff. But for the most part, beans and burritos and whatnot. So when I went to school and they had like, oh, pizza day, or oh, they have spicy chicken sandwich day or whatever, it was really good. They had chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes that was also great. And then when I came here to went to Texas from California, I've never seen white gravy. I've only ever seen the brown chicken flavored gravy. And so when I had the other gravy at school, I was like, what is this? What is this madness? They're like, my friends were like, it's gravy. I'm like, yeah, but why is it white? They're like, what do you mean? That's how gravy looks. I'm like, no? So they thought I was crazy. And I thought they were crazy. You hate being an adult? Being an adult sucks, man. You don't get free food. The cookie cone ice cream. Did you guys ever have the cookie cone ice creams? If you're still in school and your school has cookie cone ice cream, you have to get it. You eat the top, you cut the hole at the bottom, and then you suck it from the bottom. It's really good. It looks really weird. People might judge you. But if they do, just look at them and be like, a guy on the internet told me to do this. And then continue to do it. And then be happy because you have ice cream and they don't. So, you know, will be for you. They can make delicious food in over 15 minutes. You have a special ability. Aw, dude, I wish I could make delicious food in under 15 minutes. I can. Just give me some ramen. Some ramen noodles. You actually liked most of the school food. So did I. It was really good. They had the spicy chicken sandwiches and the grilled chicken sandwich. Well, no, they didn't have grilled chicken sandwiches, but it was good. Martin approved. How many gold accessories do I have? On this one, I have a blue golden Yuki. On my JP, I have 2 blue golden chappies. And that's it. That's all I have. With any luck, we can get a little bit lucky this time, but we shall see. But food is food. Indeed it is. There should be a group of smartest people for analyzing characters and the purpose, and it should be named Bleach Beta Scientist, and you're the leader. Oh! I really love analyzing the characters because it's nice. My school's food when I was at school was horrible, and they used to skip class and go to KFC. Speaking of KFC, if you have not done this, go to the internet place and Google Kenpachi fried chicken, and you will love what you see if you Google Kenpachi. My Google Home was just like, I don't understand. Martin, so you're someone asking if I could do a collab with you. Dude, yes, I've been meaning to ask you, but you're never in a reachable area. We should. The internet told me to do it. That's the best response. Did your parents ever lie to you about going to get a lower price on one thing like that? Wait, what? Did your parents ever lie about your age to get to lower price? No, they've tried to tell me, oh, tell them you're a student to get a cheaper thing on the theater. And for the most part, usually I am, because I go to school all the time. But sometimes when I'm not taking classes that semester, they'll be like, oh, tell them you're a student. We don't get pizza, though. You guys don't get pizza at your school? That's like a staple. Rockets are everybody's favorite. Vanilla ice cream and chocolate. Ooh, sounds good. Can you also eat them from the bottom in a cone form? Because that's always good. The U.S. everybody's snacks, especially in Asia. Listen, maybe if I eat it, ooh, 4-star. Maybe if I eat it now, it might not be as good. But back in the day, back when my only options were like eat at school or go home and eat beans, something you've eaten forever. It's just not. It's no contest. What Photoshop is old? One time I got a gold mine, pupples, and premium accessory tickets and thought it was not possible. Oh, it's possible. I've done it too. You can get them in the ticket summons. It's very rare, but I've done them. I've done it. I think I've gotten one in a premium tickets, like the ones that I was summoning now, and then everything else I've gotten on like a 4 or 5 star thingy. Down. All right, yeah. Let me know. We can figure something out. Alright, give me a second. Sorry, I can't read. Oh, oops. And then when I was here in school, this is the one thing. Okay, when I was in school, I didn't care about who was president. It didn't matter. Politics didn't matter because I was in school and I'm like, I got bigger things to worry about, like homework and stuff. So, stream because you're at work. Nevertheless, good luck. Ah, thanks, man. Good luck at work. And so I didn't care about politics. However, I did care. The only time I can remember caring about presidents and whatnot at school, and this is very sad. This is very sad, is when they stopped giving Pop-Tarts every other Thursday in the morning because it was part of, I was told, I'm not sure how true this is, that it was part of like Michelle Obama's Eat Healthier thing. And I was upset because that was like, I didn't have any money. I couldn't go and buy Pop-Tarts. That was my only access to Pop-Tarts. And they had s'mores Pop-Tarts, and they kept them in a little container that kept them really warm. So when you got them, they were not only warm, they were hot, so you can split them, and they were all goopy and stuff. And I convinced my friends to give me their Pop-Tarts because they don't like eating breakfast, because for whatever reason, people here don't like eating breakfast. So then I would convince them to give me their Pop-Tarts, and they would do it. They would go in line and get Pop-Tarts and give them to me. And if you wanted extra, it was like $1. So I would get like 4 at once, and it was like saving $4. And it was the greatest thing ever. And then they took them away. And so they did replace them with croissants, which were really good. However, because they were really good, nobody gave them to me. So I only had my one croissant. So, you know. That sucks. First world problems. Nobody gives me their Pop-Tarts. Alright. Notice you Derp Nation. You have been noticed. Ah, dude, I still don't know who was shooting at the... Did you guys hear about this? There was a shoot, like a lady showed up and started shooting people at the YouTube headquarters. And I don't know if they have the name, but nobody died except for her. Which is good, she didn't kill anybody. I think she did shoot 3 people that got injured, but to my knowledge, nobody died. Which is good. Now you want croissants. They were really good. They had like cheese and like ham, and it was really good. They take away everything. Listen, I'm not one for politics. All I know is that I had Pop-Tarts and then I didn't, and I was sad. Okay? That's all I got. Although I'm pretty sure I did tell you guys, there was another politics story I told you guys. Did I tell you guys the story about how this guy tried to convince me to vote for Trump? Like, it was like right after he had said the whole Mexican thing, the derogatory things about Mexicans, which I am. And he tried to convince me to vote for him. And then I wasn't having it, so eventually I just started explaining him why I wouldn't do it because I want to eat cookies. And I explained to him in cookie form my political views cookie form, and it wouldn't make him leave. That was like my last resort. I'll explain to you this in cookies, and he just wouldn't leave. Croissants with chocolate inside are delicious, dude. I've never had that. That sounds amazing though. It probably demonetized her. Who knows, man? Who knows what they did? I don't think they actually did anything. I think she might have just been like, I don't think they actually did anything to her. She might have just been like, oh, this will make a thing. Hey, Javi, what's up? They decreased the quality of their food. Did schools decrease? They better not decrease the quality of food. Some of those things were delicious. We had stuffed crust pizza every other Friday. And my friend and I would do a thing because I love stuffed crust pizza. However, I also like eating and like getting full and not starving. And what we do is I would give him my stuffed crust, which killed me on the inside. But he would give me the rest of the pizza that wasn't the stuffed crust. And so that way, I would miss out on my stuffed crust, which sucked. But at least, I would get full on pizza. And he would have 2 stuffed crust. And that, my friends, is how best friends operate. You wish there were a 5-star seasonal ticket. Like a free one? There is eventually. Cookies for President 2020. I'll do it. I'll run as a cookie. When everything's about food, even politics, listen. At the end of the day, you just need to eat. Alright? You need to eat, and you need shelter. That's it. So why shouldn't everything be about food? The Cookie Me Apocalypse. Dude, you have no idea how appropriate that comment is. Did you miss anything? No, I haven't got anything in particular. I might summon on the 1000-Year Blood War banner on my JP account after I'm done with these, but we'll see when that happens. They do make the food worse and worse. Oh, no, dude. Food is meant to be delicious. As Mexican, I can tell you that 90%, 85% of Mexicans hate Trump. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Not according to him, though. According to him, we love him. Okay. Last resort cookies, no understanding. Doesn't understand, even give him cookie. Well, what? You realize that your accessory summon isn't even close to the level of how you're gonna get accessory tickets. Wait, what? You realize your accessory summon here isn't even close to the level on how I am gonna do your accessory. Oh, dude, I'm sure you're gonna do like 10,000 accessories, and I had 2,000, just over 2,000 accessory tickets on this one. On my JP, I have about the same. So I'm sure it doesn't compare to what you do, because you do like hundreds at a time. Like 100 regular tickets. I can't imagine these. But they've been stacking too much, and I'm like, I gotta do this, because otherwise I'm never gonna do it. So it had to be done. And well, I felt like, why not do it while I'm talking to people? Because otherwise it's just gonna be me in my room. Sad and alone. Alright. They can have boneless pizza. That's a thing? Why isn't science covering this? What characters will we get after the last manga banner? Who knows? I'm thinking it's possible we may get Quincy's. And people are like, no voice actors. Dude, forget the whole no voice actors thing. If anything, we'll get them without voices. Who cares? Or they'll hire people. It's not that hard. So it's possible. It's also possible to just continue to remake older characters. I'd be totally fine with that. And I'm sure most people will be too. There's still a bunch of characters that need to remake. Chad, Nell, Orihime, Hachi. All of the Visors pretty much except for Shinji. Leader contains Korea. You would keep the... Hey, Ranamus. Thank you for subbing, man. If you were the leader of North Korea, you would keep... Nah, dude, if I was the leader of North Korea, I would feed my people. All you need is good water system, and then you can plant stuff, and stuff grows. That's how it works. Until I was honestly doing that just now until you got the notification. Yeah, summoning accessories, you mean? I'm back in the banner, he's new. Dude, if you're gonna go for... If all you want is Ichigo, I say wait for the individual banner. You want the monk for squad 0? Exactly, we also have the 0 division left, and we have to do those. Not only that, they did also advertise the light novels in a Bankai livestream, which means it's possible that we might get like characters from the light novels. And if you're thinking right now, oh, but you know they don't have voice actors for some of those characters. They do for Shuei. Do you have any funny childhood stories? Huh? Funny childhood stories. What did I do as a wee lad? Not really. Do I have any? Most of them just have to come to mind. There are some stories that I've told before, but then people who have been here long enough will tell me to not say them because I've mentioned them multiple times. Not that I know of. Define childhood. For me, childhood is everything before I moved here. So I'm trying to think of anything I did before I moved to Texas. Because everything after here... Not really. Though I wish I did. 27. Alright, this will do for now. Light novel Shue, exactly. And they say he has Bankai, so why haven't we seen it? It sucks because at the book, like at the end of the Bleach manga, they're like, "Hey, Shue, why didn't you use your Bankai?" And he's like, "I never got the chance." All right, story ended, and they just didn't give it to you, which sucked. Is it possible white Ichigo only? Wait, what? Wait, is there a white Ichigo only banner possible? No, because there's only 2 white Ichigos. I guess you can throw in white Zangetsu, that kind of counts. I'm pretty sure it's India. It's a huge golden temple supplies people for food for 24 hours a day. Dang. See, we got to get to that. And it's sad because I read that like Americans throw away like 30-something% of their food, which is crazy. But when you look at all the Shadik Pratma, thank you for subscribing, and I'm sorry I potentially butchered your name. When you look at like all this food that the restaurants and everything throw out, it's very believable. Pulled Renji. Oh, dude, nice. I kind of do want Renji, but I feel like he's the one that I can live without. The Deadpool of Bleach. Oh, Askin. That's true. I didn't put Askin in there. Honestly, I completely forgot about him. Alright, Gecko. Do you think it's a good voice actor for you? How back would be Vegeta's voice actor from DBZ? Maybe. I think it would be... I don't know. It's hard to tell because he would have a deep voice. It wouldn't be hard for a lot of them. Like, it would be easy for Askin. It would be easy for... Oh, sweet. 2 4-stars in this one. It'd be easy for that Fear guy, Astronaut or whatever you call him. It'd be really easy for Bazby because all you have to do is do like a slightly different pitch Grimjaw voice. So some of them would be relatively easy. The Machine guy would probably be pretty easy as well. Bambi would be easy. She's pretty much, well, she's not the only female. What's her name? A lot of them would be pretty easy to do. And like people are like, they don't have voice actors. I'm pretty sure all the voice actors for the game are not the same ones for the show. So you can really just kind of predict, oh, this guy sounds like that. Let's do this. You know, it's not hard. I really like more Lost Agent versions. Me too, because they did Lost Agent, what's their names? They did Lost Agent Soifon, and it's basically manga Soifon. They can do another Lost Agent Soifon and pass it off as manga. Hey, Javi! Thanks, man. And you've officially taken the... Because it's 5, I think... Yeah, I think sponsors automatically become the stream boss. Thanks, man. I forgot I put Midoriya on there, even. That's pretty great. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You're far too kind to me, sir. Every time. Far too kind. Much appreciate. Oh, that's true. Zangetsu's voice actor would be Yuhabak or whatever his name. I hope they honestly make him. If for any reason, just so I can know how his name is pronounced, because they would be forced to pronounce it in the KLab livestream. That would be perfectly fine if they did that. Just give me Mr. Pork. You know what I noticed about that is that the Mr. Pork and the poll that they had people vote on to see which character they would add. I noticed that it said round 1. That means they're potentially gonna make them all, and then just do like a round 2, round 3, round 4, because they did put round 1 in there. That means more are coming. So they probably already have planned to make them all in one way or another, and they're just like kind of adding. Oh, nah, it's never good stuff. Just downloaded YouTube Gaming and got it to do it finally. Oh, sweet, dude. Thank you, sir. You're far too kind. I want that masked Ichigo. I should really put more emotes on there, because right now the only thing I put on there is grapes. So you guys can put green grapes instead of those dreadful purple grapes, which are still delicious, but green grapes are superior in every way. You voted for Orihime. Cobra? So did I. I voted for Orihime as well. I almost voted for Mr. Pork, but I just couldn't pass Orihime. She just looked so weird with the little thingy-mabob. The bad part is that you know they're gonna be like medal exchange characters. If they were like actual good characters, that would be something else. I have a feeling Mr. Pork is gonna win. I really do. Purple grapes never. Orihime will win because of the meme. The meme character shall win. Acid Wire because you want to play in a Hollow character. That's true. We do have the Hollow affiliation for some of these guys. Do the dab for you. Outdated, but you still... Here's the thing. I said I would only ever dab once in my life, and I did. And that was when I hit 10K. I said that when I hit 1K, and it happens just a few months later. I'm pretty sure somebody isolated the video, but I will not do it again. Guess who's back? Pedro Rick, back again. I wish there was a system to auto-trash these. I might have to get rid of... I'll get rid of some of the other attached 3 stars. I might have to get rid of 4 stars. There's just so many of them. I know like that I shouldn't because I can just, you know, use them as fodder, but I have too many. This is what happens when you play the game for as long as I did. I'm gonna get rid of that thingy-mabob. I've got enough coins. I don't need more coins. What do I have so much of? A lot of you. Keep at least one of you. I don't need you. I don't even think I have a red healer. This is gonna like kill some people that I'm doing this, and I'm sorry, but I have way too many. And I can just make more if I need them, so that'll do. 17,000 coins. Yes. This song's the Orihime's reason she'll win. Dude, I really hope Orihime wins. I think it'll be great. Why only 300 slots? Because I refuse to spend orbs. Plus, that's all you need. That's all I needed in life. Do I have a 4? No, I don't have a 4-star. Manga, Grimjaw, Manga, Garyusai. It's possible we'll get Grimjaw or Nell. I don't think so. I think they're going to put somebody else, especially because we didn't see Grimjaw or Nell do anything new. I mean, we figured out that Grimjaw's claws are tougher than skin and can pierce it. But I would imagine that most people knew that already. It's just kind of assumed. You can get up to 1,000? 1,000 what? 1,000 tickets? Oh, absolutely. I had almost 2,000. The weather here is trash. Dude, the weather here, it was supposed to rain and it didn't. It's a shame because I like the rain. I like to wonder if they actually go through with this or just a meme. No, I think they're actually going to do it. And here's why. Because they put "this is not a joke" underneath it. But it's April Fool's, so it could very well have been a joke. The reason I think they are actually going to go through with it is because it said round 1 on top. They would have no reason to put that round 1 up there unless they were actually doing it. So that's why I think they're actually doing it. Gotta analyze these things, people. Why not use them as XP points? What do you mean XP points? Can you trade them for XP? Because that would be great. Oh, like for the other ones? Yeah, I guess I can. It would just take too long. It would take too much money. It's just faster. Honestly, I'm doing it just because of speed. I have so many hearts, it doesn't even matter. Let's see here. I've easily gone 403 stars. Dude, back in my day, back when I first started playing this game, getting a 3-star was the rarest thing in the world. I didn't get one until like a couple months after I started playing. And it was a red cloak that increased your defense, I believe. This thingy. And I was so happy. I was like, yes, I have a 3-star accessory. Nobody else has this. Because accessories were impossible to drop. But thank God they made it so much easier. It's improved the game so much more. However, I would love to see this game if they still had 5 stars, only 5 stars, right? And they and accessories were still hard to come by. I would love to see the PvP there because PvP would be completely different. It would be so much different than it is now. You would see no SP character in there because Frenzy wouldn't matter. You might see some SP characters and just their SP raise to the max and try to get them to like kill people in one shot, but it would just be so different. You wouldn't see some of the characters with flurry in there just because there would be no point since they wouldn't have flurry. They would just have a really high attack, which would still be good, but they would have a slow attack because a lot of the flurry characters have a slow attack to compensate for the fact that they have flurry. So I would just love to see this. They're either free or 10 medal exchange like Seaweed was. I don't know. It's hard to think because Seaweed was 10 medals for 1 day only. So I think they're going to bring it out and it's not going to be just 10, but we'll have to see. Now we all have Retsu. Exactly, exactly. Or they should do like a ban list that alternates, but like not put it a part of PvP, so not to make people angry. I'm actually really glad they're doing the guild thing the way they're doing it now, because it's actually hard. If you don't have the character that you need, it is really hard to get S. However, if you have a character you need for it, it's so easy. Like, I use Tenza for the current run for the guild quest, and I've beaten it in like 2 minutes and 5 seconds with 55 seconds to spare, which is insane. And the last one before now, in the same account, I couldn't make it. Like, I barely made it to the 4th boss and didn't have time to beat him. So it's like totally depending on what characters you have, and I love it. I love that that happens. I love that it's different for everybody, and I love that not everybody can be on top 100% of the time, which is great. Who do you use for PvP team? Manga Toshiro, Manga Ichigo, Unohana, Ren, Manga Saji, Noitora. All 6 stars have 1 chappy of each kind, but Accessory is only 30 days old. You want to go with Unohana, if she's manga. Manga Ichigo, I wouldn't be able to tell you because I'm not sure. I don't have him. I haven't tested him. But you can't go wrong with Toshiro, and you can't go wrong with Saji. Noitora, you also can't go wrong with, but the other 2 are a little bit better. I beat it with Tenza in 1 minute and 45. Exactly. Exactly. You can do it so easily. It's great. Absolutely great. I really wish they bring back free Shikai, Ichigo, and Kon. I think they will. I think it's only a matter of time. I really hope they bring it back on JP, because I actually don't have that Ichigo on JP. Tech Soy Phone is broken in this one. More than a minute left. Yeah, Tech Soy Phone is another one that's really great. She has an Arankar killer, which you don't get that boost. But at that point, you're doing 4 times the damage anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Nice thumbnail. Thanks. I didn't mean to clickbait people in here. If I knew it was going to clickbait, I would have changed it. I just did it because I liked it. Hope we stay in A rank. I think we'll stay in A rank. I think it's possible that eventually we might make it to S, but I think we're fine in A. The only difference between A and S is I think that you can get a super editing brush, but even then it's like a one-off chance that you might get it out of all the several choices. And there's like 5 more orbs on the grand prize. That's it. It's not that big of a difference. A rank's pretty good. That said, if any of you guys, and I'm begging you here, if any of you guys have a JP account, please come join the guild on JP. It's only 3 of us, and the other 2 don't even log in. From time to time they do, but it's just me doing the guild quest, so I'm stuck on C until other people join. It's just me. So if any of you have JP, please, I need helps. I'm stuck. Which is still good. You can still get orbs and stuff, but the rewards are better, honestly, if you're in B or A. And I know I can make it there too, because honestly, getting to A rank was pretty easy. Not gonna lie, it was pretty easy when your guild was full in like a day. Which I know most people don't have that luck. You know, I was lucky enough to be able to do that, but most people don't. It's a shame. Free orbs are nice. Yes, free orbs are nice. Especially, I think right now we can get like 25 at the end of the week if we get lucky, which is great. It's like a free summon. And by like a free summon, I mean that's exactly 1 free summon. Guild quest. Do guild quest right now? I guess I can. But, nah, we're just gonna summon. Did the guild... It didn't change today, right? It changes tomorrow? You love the coins for guild quest. Is it a lot? Actually, I know it's like it's pretty good, which is good because the coins are so easy to get these days. I'll join. I leave the guild. No one joins. Does anything. Good, because I have nobody in there. My guild in JP, this is JP, the one on global is full, but the JP one is just called Apocalypse. Just the way it's spelled in the YouTube channel, except for the me part. If you give up on that at JP, come join Reward. Oh yeah, I forgot he does have a... I forgot he has that. We'll see how my plea of please help me goes. I prefer global though. Hopefully they do bring back 2 servers together so you wouldn't have to jump back and forth. Exactly. That would be great if we could do that. Okay, that keeps giving out coins. Okay, because there is a good amount of coins that they give you. Of course, we don't need them. I've been stuck at like 40 million forever. Do you guys remember when getting 3,000 coins was a lot, and you'd have to spam the Noitora versus, not Noitora, the Ukiora versus Ichigo story fight, because that's the one that the story fight for Ukiora versus Ichigo, Full Hollow versus Segunda Etapa, gave you more coins than the actual coin event did. So people would spam that one, and you'd have to be careful because at that time you couldn't. It was only level 100, so it was actually tough. If you didn't have good characters, you die. So you have to actually, and getting 3,000 was a great pull. You're like, yes, 3,000 coins, that's amazing. I'll do this for an hour and a half. Oh man, how the time has changed. I wish I had footage of that so I can like, I can make an old man video. Be like, back in my day, this was tough. Anything good yet? Nope, nothing so far. I like how I'm tapping the screen faster than the screen can keep up with. At least I can do them, what is it, 60 at a time? Or 90 at a time? A struggle of the day. Yeah, the coin and crystals was tough. It was rough. Luckily, I got like so many Kisuke's out of the gate. I got like so many past Kisuke's together, like in a short period of time. So I never really had a problem with crystals. I did for a time. I did have problems with crystals, but I had easier time dealing with it than most people. It was tough, man. I remember when I just finished maxing out watches and coin links. I had a coin team. A coin team. Now it's not needed. You still need a crystal drop team, which I still have, but you needed a team for coins. Now you don't, and that's amazing. I'm so proud of us. In early BBS, the daily orbs was just like 1 instead of 5. Really? I don't remember that. I don't remember that, but I remember if you got a silver premium like accessory ticket, you were like, yes, please. It was like the most amazing thing ever. Did you summon the banner? I did not. I think I will near the end of the stream when I finish my tickets here, but we shall see. Much luck in the 1,000-year Blood War. I got 2 Renjis, 2 Ginjos, 1 Ichigo, 1 Halibel, and 1 Stark all new. Wow, that's really good. That's actually really good. You got all new, you can get a lot of those orbs back. I honestly missed coins, jewels, and crystal grinds, even premium tickets. I missed being able to stand a chance in PvP because everybody was in Captain back in the day. If you played PvP, you were in Captain. And it was just, you know, it was a gamble whether you'd win or lose because the characters could have been like, it was just so much more fun. The best guild name is the Apocalypse. Yes, thank you, Gecko. Yes, that's the guild name. Look on Gecko's thingy. It's just Apocalypse. That's the guild name. Please come join. I'm very lonely. I remember we had to farm my Yuri Snare to get 2 hours for brand new Kendo, Pachi, and Ratsu. Wait, what? What are you talking about? What's a good tag team? What's a good tag team Koga build? I'm thinking using him on PvE, PvP, or Quest Guild. Okay, if you're using him for Guild Quest, do a SAD build, preferably more SAR. He already has Frenzy, so his strong attacks are going to do enough damage. He does have a Vortex, so I wouldn't use him on there because Vortexes are very stationary, especially his. The moving ones aren't bad. It's his that's bad because it's stationary. His strong attack 3 is okay. Strong Attack 1, not so much. I wouldn't actually use him in those for speed. PvP I would, and do a DR link with Chappies. It's just unfortunate because you don't take advantage of this Frenzy, but it's the best build for him, especially now that Retsu is in the game and can heal you. He does have a Strong Attack 3 that's a 160 mag, so if you don't have Retsu, then I would actually put him as a Strong Attack damage build on PvE, PvP. AMV, thank you, sir. You're too kind. I don't deserve, but I thank. Yeah, if you don't have Retsu or a healer on PvP team, and you have Tag Team Koga, I would actually put him as an SP character, just because I guess you still can put him as a NAD character, but having him as a SP character, he has a 160 mag, which means his Strong Attack 3 is gonna deal a butt ton of damage. Ken, thank you for subscribing, sir. Too kind. And I don't know if you guys know this, but a butt ton of damage is the equivalent of 2,000 pounds of damage. Alright. Did I get a 4-star somewhere along the way? Oh no, I just forgot to do the thingy on that guy. Okay. Set you, be gone with you. Alright. Me for XP. Manga Yoroichi. I know, I cried too when she wasn't next. I was almost certain they were gonna put Ichigo last, and they didn't. Those monsters. What time? So you have to here in Germany is 3:02. Right now it's 8:04. 8:04. Yes, you're kind of useless since you get coins so easily. Yeah. Why am I so beautiful? It's L'Oreal, because I'm worth it. Leonard Mirage, thank you for subbing, man. Hope you enjoy yourself. Hope I don't bore you to death. If I do, I'll do my best to bore you back to life. Why do you have teasers with that manga Yoroichi? Hey, the title clearly says, it's not a tease, the title clearly says Accessory Ticket Summons, and that's what I'm doing. I just really like that picture and I wanted to put it in the thumbnail. That, legitimately, that's why. It wasn't to bait people. In fact, I was tempted to switch it afterwards. Tempest Gaming, thank you for subbing, man. Welcome. Welcome to my lair. I was tempted to switch it, but then that would require work, and I don't wanna. So, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I will be summoning, though. So for those of you here, I will be summoning on my JP, which I got totally shafted on this time around. And you guys don't understand how bad this is, because I got 3 Ukioras, I believe. I got 3 Ukioras on that JP account in that day. In that account, either 3 or 2. I got more than 1 Ukiora from that. I got Halibel, which I had. I got who else did I get? Another Tsukishima, which I already have. The only new one I had was Ukiora, and I got multiple of them, which sucked. So the only ones I don't have on there are Stark, and the 3 banner characters. I didn't get any of the banner characters after 2,500 orbs. I got 1,000 orbs in there now, and I will use them, but it's very risky because I have 5 Ginjos already, and I don't feel like making a 7 out of 5 Ginjo, because that would suck. Be a very powerful hit, though. I was so sad when Kisuke wasn't next. Me too, but you know what? That gives me more time to grind up orbs for when he does come out, because as a lot of you know, the last 4 stories that have come out, I haven't done them in either difficulty. So when Kisuke does come out, I'll potentially have 5 stories. I will have 5 stories. Jelly Style, dude. First of all, great name. That is an amazing name. You should be very proud of you. Your parents probably love you because of that very thing, because Jelly Style is a great name. Second, thank you for subbing. Yeah, so I'll have resources to pull from for Kisuke. But after doing 6,000 orbs and only getting 2 Rukias across 2 accounts, but still, it's a little disheartening, and I don't feel like I'm prepared, especially because it'll be step-ups. More than likely will be step-ups, because the next, we always get announced the manga characters in the, what's it called? In the Bankai livestream, and the next Bankai livestream is on the July 21st. And that's around the same time that we get the step-ups. The other really big issue is that swimsuit summons are like right before that. So they're going to come out with something ridiculous. Everybody's going to blow their orbs on that. And then we're not going to have anything for the manga. Javi, again with the $5. Thanks, man. You're far too kind, and that would put you back as the captain or the stream boss. Thanks again, Javi. You're too kind, sir. I should give you like a separate. Can I do separate roles on the on YouTube? Just like a separate individual role. Thank you, sir. You're far too kind. I'm gonna cry in chat. Sniffle. You can't get Rukia. I'm sorry. You should wait to the individual banner though. You might have a little better luck there. I'm good in SS because you already got Nemu and Retsu. But what if they pull out a second Retsu though? It's entirely possible. Although I think they're not going to do that. I think they're going to pull out a second Rangiku, which I know there's already an SS Rangiku, but there was already a Halloween Orihime, and we got another one of those. So you know, $500 and you'll be a lowly peasant. I am lit. I'm not on fire. That might be the first time I've ever said that word too. Fire. I want manga Chad. Here's characters that we need repeats that don't need a manga version. Chad is one of them, which I know people are like, but why? The reason is because he didn't fight. So you can make a bunch of Chads, but call him what he would be, Lost Agent Chad. Same thing with a lot of the captains. You can make them Lost Agent style, and the world would be fine with it. So they did that with Soifon. They did that with Yama. I know people are like, but Kaname and Mayuri came out and they were passed. But Yama didn't have an arm, and he lost that arm in the fight against Aizen. So clearly it was Lost Agent Yama, or immediately after he lost an arm Yama, which isn't possible because that's kind of how he went out. He's like, I'm going to blow up my arm. Whoops, I did nothing. Hey, blah. And he passed out. He didn't die till later, spoiler, but he passed out. So yeah, that's Lost Agent Yama. It has been declared by me, and so therefore it is law henceforth. Yeah, so there you go. So we can get boxer chat. That would be pretty cool. What genders are you attracted to? I am attracted to the female gender. If you must know. I'm so glad. It's gonna sound dumb, but I'm glad that I'm not getting any 4 stars because all of my 3 and 2 stars are equaling to 90, so I don't have to sell any of my 4 stars. It's just perfectly even, and I can do this. That said, I will take a Chappie, a golden Chappie. I will take a golden Pupples. And I will take a golden Yuki. I wouldn't even mind if it was multiple golden of the same kind because I've got several characters. Thanks for plugging the guild. Should we do this? What's the worst that can happen? You changed your name to Glitch Soul. You did. We tried. Alright. I just did that because I saw the 2 in there. I should have waited. We all care about what my name is? Oh, what his name is? Nah, he's fine. If you change his name, say it loud and proud. I wonder if I'll ever have to change my name. I want to be in a situation where I have to change my name. Which sounds weird. But like, how cool would that be? You can pick it. Alright, here it is. $10,000. Okay? Somebody comes up to you and is like, here's $10,000. However, we're going to spin a giant roulette filled with everybody in the world, and whoever's name you land on, you have to switch names. So your name can be Ted, and you spin the wheel and you end up becoming a Jason. And it doesn't matter, you know, because, you know, whatever. But your name can be Tiffany, you spin the wheel, and guess what? Now you're a Habib. Or a Fred. Or a T'Challa, which would be pretty cool. Because Black Panther is a great movie. But, would you do it? Max Power is his name. I mean, manga Rukia looks like what happened to Xmas is happening here. Rukia, why do you do this? I really need to do a Rukia video, don't I? I have her. She's at 200. It's a great character. Simpson Rangiku remake confirmed. I hope they do. I hope they do because... What is this madness? I hope they do because the one that we have now... dang it, that means I'm going to have to sell one. The one that we have now is... it's not great. The swimsuit Rangiku is not great. Which is a very big shame because... almost every single swimsuit character has frenzy, including Renji, who has the highest attack out of any of the swimsuit characters. It's still terrible. It's like 617, but it's better than any other attack in that in the swimsuit banner. And Rangiku doesn't have frenzy, and everybody else does, and it's annoying because I demand the Rangiku with frenzy because it just makes sense. And Tag Team Rangiku is great. It's a lot of fun. Doesn't have frenzy, but you can still use her strong attacks, and it's really fun. Tag Team Rukia Rewind. I don't have her. I wish I did, though. I really want to make a rewind for her. She's a fantastic character. Dang it. I'm going to have to sell a 4-star. They could do another Valentine's Day White Day, even like a Cacao Society. Oh, you're right. I don't think they'll do that with Parasols because they've only got like 3 or 4 Parasol characters. But they might do that for the swimsuit summons and do like a Hawaiian vacation kind of thing, or I don't know, something. Or the Christmas ones, well, which they kind of did for the Christmas ones. They did like a snowball fight kind of thing with the seasonal ones, which was pretty good. But with the Christmas ones, I mean. I demand mine Kisuke to have frenzy. Me too, man. I demand just to have him. I've been wanting him forever. And he refuses to come to me. Even after making him a muffin. Can't wait to see Hawaiian Aizen. Alright, we got 419. Dang, we've been like... We started with like just over 1900, I think. Caleb give Kisuke frenzy, but I'll remember it's Caleb. Wait, oh, why didn't they give him frenzy? The world may never know. That whole banner, I think Shinji was the best one of that banner. Although, for a while it was Kisuke because he was the only one with 120 mag strong attacks. Which for mid-month characters, which they were, was very rare. With the 5 swinging dragons? What? Can't wait for the swimsuit Chad. You never know. That might be the next Chad. You never know. I wish I could turn on my fan with my voice like I can with my lights. New Kisuke might come out in movie 3. That is true. That is true. Like in the same style as past Kisuke. But did he fight? I don't think he fought. I think he just kind of showed up and he's like, hey, I'm wearing my captain suit. This is what's going on. They were like, okay. And that's what happened. Swimsuit Pepe. Wow, we've gotten 0 luck with the gold accessories. Except for yesterday when I got a golden Yuki. That was a fun time. Fun times were had by all. What the? What the? I have like Discord is like blowing up. I don't know what's going on in there. I'll have to check afterwards. SS Grandfish. Why would you do this? Although, Gecko, do you remember that picture of Baragan? That would totally qualify with Hawaiian theme. Who do you think won the possibility of free 5-star roulette? Who do you think won the possibility? Are you talking about like the vote thing that they had? I think the Pork did. I think Mr. Pork won, which is a shame. I voted for Orihime, and I really hope Orihime won, but I'm inclined to say that the Pork probably won. People really liked Mr. Pork. I saw him a lot on Twitter. Like people were asking for him. I wish they get Bankai Renji when he has floating Zabimaru fade to black. Whoops. I can't wait till Fade to Black, but I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. Rukia is a given. The 2 kids, I think, are gonna be Switch characters. Although it would be best to give 1 each, but it's probably not what's gonna happen. Honestly, they can make Mayuri, they can make Kisuke, but I don't think they would. I don't think they'll give us another Ichigo for that one as well. We'll have to see what happens. 30. Hellverse Ichigo. That Hellverse is going to be the easiest one. You voted for Miss Piggy. See? Even Spite voted for the Piggy. Gotta go Orihime, man. Dark Rukia is next. That's true. That's the only movie character I want is Scythe Rukia. So I might actually just do, depending on what the filler is, I'll probably just do a single banner on her. But every other movie character, I'm just like, eh. Is Kisuke your Bleach daddy? No. Can't wait for FTB Rukia? Fate to Black Rukia. Me too. Because you know they're just going to give her like Flurry. She's going to be like a heart character with Flurry. You also thought manga Ichigo would be saved for that, but guess who was wrong? Half the internet. Izuru and Asane would be really nice seasonal characters. I think eventually they're going to remake them all, and I wouldn't mind having an ooh, sweet. What's the Izuru with the... What's the thing they do? Lost Agent Izuru would be pretty cool. Rukia is going to be shafted in every single form. This Rukia was great. What are you talking about? This Rukia and Christmas Rukia is great. Although Christmas Rukia's Link is kind of blah. But, great character though. You feel like the last round will have people we won't be expecting at all? You would take that back because I'm expecting Kisuke. Is Dark Rukia scheduled anytime soon for prediction? A month and a half, probably. Although, since they are doing the last manga banner at the end of the month in July, it's possible it'll be in 2 months we'll get the movie characters, and they'll split. They'll put parasol banners between then and now, and then between here and the movie characters. And then between the movie characters and the next manga characters, they'll do swimsuits, which would absolutely destroy my orbs and leave me nothing for Kisuke, and I'm dreading it. I'm scared. Hold me. Just remember we have to get a free 5-star for beginning orders. I try to buy it on this. It's not letting me buy it on this. The 5-star thingy. And I know that's not what you meant, but the beginner pack is what I meant. It's not letting me buy on this account. I'll have to figure that out. You just want another Momo? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll get another Momo soon. Hinamori. What? We only have, what, 2 5-star Momos? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we got it as a Christmas character. Hope Parasol characters can be bought with I Want It Now. They might do that like they did it with the New Year's characters. I don't know why they didn't do another gacha for New Year's characters. So they might do that with Parasol characters. They're way more useful than the other ones were, so maybe they won't do it, but we'll see. Dying Momo. Holding gut Momo. We do need the lieutenants, though. We need a remake of the lieutenants. All of the lieutenants. Especially Shuei. Oh, right. I got a thingy. Goodbye, thingy. Why do they call Ginjo Kugo? Because his name is Kugo Ginjo. So, I don't actually know which name is first. I don't know which one is his first name and which one is his last name. But I do know that's his full name. You want star-shaped hold manga rose. Instant death. It's a shame because Rose's Bankai is really cool and really useful. Like, the actual effects that it does is awesome. He just happened to fight a guy who's like, oh, okay, it's sound-based. I'll just poke my ears out. That's why you don't explain your moves. If you're ever in a fight and there's supernatural powers involved, don't explain how they work. It's always the downfall. It never works out. Hello, Raphael. Make the lieutenant seasonal. I don't know. I like the seasonals they're putting out lately. I think they're really good. I still wish I would have gotten Tsukishima, but you know, what are you gonna do? The next swimsuit characters, Aizen, Gin, and Tosen. Possibly. Possibilidad. I think we're not far off from another Aizen. Parasol Aizen even. Or Gin. The next Sunsuke... Oh, it's actually, if they do Gin, they'll get a lot of money because people love Gin. I don't care for him personally, but, you know. What is focus? Focus depends on... the higher the focus, the more chance you get for a critical hit. But most people just don't care for it. Adrian, hello. What anime character doesn't explain their attacks? They always yell them. They always yell the names. And then they if it's not a straight up beam attack, they'll they'll just explain it. Gin memed about telling your powers. He lied. That's what I like about Gin, is that he's like, oh, this. He did explain it, but he explained it at the very end when he thought he was gonna win. But even then, you know, you don't do. That's always the downfall. There's so many cases where you see they're like, oh, you can't do this. You can't hurt me because this is what my power does. And then the person's like, oh, thanks for telling me. Here's how I beat you. You told me. El Salvador, yo, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the channel. There's been a lot of poking at my screen today. Next swimsuit characters is Sane, Nanao, and Mashiro. It's possible. I mean, we do have... You do see Asane and Nanao in that episode. Hokage just subscribed. Dude, the Hokage? Which one? Which one of the 5, 6? I don't know how many there are. He was the 7th, right? Naruto was the 7th? 7th Hokage? Is that the name of his Bankai? Kimishi no Yari? Or whatever it's called? There's no logic to anime. That's true. And I mean, they have to explain it, otherwise we'd be like, what is going on? El Salvador, I am well. How are you? Leaf, sand, water, which one? You spelled witch as in the spooky witch, but it's okay. Leaf, sand, and water. What are you talking about? You want another swimsuit Nemu? Oh, I'm sure. Gecko would hunt you down though. He's like, no, he doesn't want the stress of having to get another Nemu. It would be too much on his heart. He'd be like, no, not again. All right, we're down to under 100. That's so great. Been doing the same motion for like the last hour and a half. Imagine tag team Gin, although you never saw any kind of... Well, that's because, yeah, you didn't see his Zanpakuto. I would like to see what Gin's Zanpakuto looks like. Like the bad guy's Zanpakuto. It would be interesting. Also, you gotta wonder why, you know, Muramasa had no effect on what's her name. Yeah, Chiru. I still have PTSD from the last swimsuit summons. Dude, it's stressful. I'm almost happy I didn't get anything great from this manga batch, just because it's like, oh, please make up for it in later manga batch, which is probably going to be the step-ups and it's going to be murder. There we go. You got a golden pupples. Dude, nice. You want Xylapro with this resurrection? We have a Xylapro with that, don't we? You know what I wish we see? Well, they continue giving us like, or like, if they do like the what if kind of stuff. You know how Dragon Ball Z games have the what if storylines and they have what if characters and all that? Like characters made by the creator that are kind of like, they're not actually canon, but they're for the games or, you know, whatever. I wish they would do that with this game. And they put like, what if Halibel did like a segunda etapa? And the reason I say Halibel is because she's like the only one that survived, right? I think she's the only Espada that survived. Yeah. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure she is. No, Grimjaw survived as well, which would also be really cool, segunda etapa Grimjaw. But the interesting thing is that you know that Kubo drew up segunda etapa Ukiura first, and then was like, Like, that was going to be his resurrection, and then he was like, nah, I got to make something else and make this like a second stage. Let's draw a watered down version and make that the resurrection. Alright, with any luck, we can get him here. Like, this will be the last ones. Segunda Pantera, second Panther. I don't think I can... Yeah, I'm not going to go for the normal ones, just because I'll just do those later. I wish I could sell them. How you call Jushiro and Sujiro? Tag team? I was forgetting Grimjaw, yeah. It's because if I do my videos in Spanish, I tried doing that. I tried doing a rewind in Spanish. It didn't go well. Yes! Shihoan Shield. And it's not red. I've got 4 Shihoan Shields in this, and they're all red. It makes no sense, but this I like. Martin approves. Grimjaw Segunda Etapa es Kat Yoroichi. Segunda Etapa Los Lobos would be awesome. He'd have 2 eye patches. Wouldn't be able to see. He'd just smell. I remember when Martin did Jackbox the good old days. I thought about doing that today, but then my sister and I have to finish Guardians of the Galaxy 2, so... 0 shields in 630 days. Dude, I think my other account only has 1. It's a purple shield. I like it. And it's got plus 30 SP. Alright, here's what we're doing. I'm gonna summon now on 1000 Year Blood War. You'll have to give me a few minutes though to switch over my account. It's gonna take about a minute or 2. My back. Been hunched over too much. Any co-op today? No co-op. Just a bunch of summoning tickets. Out of all that, the only thing that we got that was good was the Shion Shield, which is a shame, but you know, what are you gonna do? Let me see here. Sync this up to my phone. What, you summon Y? What do you mean I summon Y? The Martin waste the orbs. Nah, it'll be fine. I've got 4 characters that I still don't have on this banner, so with any luck I can pull something out of that. And I've got resources to pull from. It's not like I'm completely out of orbs. I'll be fine. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. I don't need it to be that much. Bloop. Hold on. In order to expand it, I have to exit out of it. I'm just lurking for the summons. Have you recognized something with 1000 Year Blood War Renji special? What do you mean? It just looks cool? I don't know what you mean. I know the way. We'll see. Okay. Now we do this. Maybe I can fix it this way. I don't want to have to... Okay, good. It didn't glitch up. Transform, edit. Let's make this... 1... No, it's 1080, right? 1086. Sure, 1086. 6 pixels won't be bad. Alright. I got enough to do, so let me get rid of some characters real quick so I can summon without having to be interrupted. If I get a manga character that isn't, if I get either Renji or Ichigo, I'm stopping, because that means I can summon the individual banner for the other one. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. I know people are thinking you can just use them to raise the other characters. I'm out of characters to raise. I cannot do this. Oh, would you look at that? I think it's just enough. Yes. Martin like. Martin approve. Martin smash. Alright. First things first, before I summon. Somebody... Oh, look, people did. Yay. Send me some requests on this guild because I've only got 3 people. And, I'm getting desperate. I'm still rank C because I'm the only one doing anything. Accepted. Ooh, you got Ichigo too. Yeah, so if you have a JP account, get on that. Okay, I'm gonna record this separately so I can upload it separately so I can ask for help. Okay, I'm gonna summon 1,000 orbs in the 1,000-year Blood War banner, the Ichigo one. Before I do though, I want to send a request for anyone who has JP to come join this guild because I'm very lonely. That said, here we go. Send help. Alright, and on this account, I have every filler except for Stark, and I don't have any of the characters. I did a 2,500 orbs, and nothing happened. Nothing. Alright, so we're just gonna, I got like 2 Ukioras out of that. Here's what I have. 2 or 3 Ukioras, don't remember. I have like 3 Holly Bells. I have like 4 Tsukishimas, and I have 5 Ginjos. This is suicide, but I'm doing it. If I get either Ichigo or Renji, I'm stopping because I can get the other ones in the individual banner, and I have Rukia on my other account, so it's not that big of a deal. Please! Okay, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. That's okay though. I'll use you to make the character I get a +4 because I'm really hoping I get something out of this. Alright! Yes! Give me something good. I should have seen it coming. I'm not really mad. I'm just like, yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe I can get a 2-for-1 though. Maybe. Posibilidad. Tsukishima, no look at summons. Yeah, it's probably fine. The problem is I can't hear it either. I'd have to not listen to it, which I can do. I can just turn down the volume. Alright, there we go. Okay, I turned it down. If I see rainbow, I will look away. And then we'll see what happens. It's not rainbow. It's the opposite of rainbow. It is non-rainbow. Okay, it's literally the last one I can do. I don't want to have to edit. I can do 2 more, but I'd rather hold on to the 50 orbs. So here we go. I'm scared. Okay, good. Please just give me something. I don't want to look. I don't even want to have the chat open on the side because if it scrolls fast, I know I got something good. If I get another Tsukishima, I think I can make a 5 out of 5 Tsukishima. So at least I got that going for me, and I like Tsukishima. So I actually do like Tsukishima. Is this another 5-star? No, it's not. I can't tell whenever I get another 4-star if it's a 4-star or if it's a 5-star. I just can't tell. I just see letters, and I don't know how people do it. Like, people look at the light, and they see a tiny little light, and they're like, oh, it's a 4-star, and they can tell right away. I can't tell. Sometimes I can see the yellow in the light. Sometimes I can't. It just happens. And sometimes I can see the rainbow on these two if I get 2 in 1. But like that, I couldn't tell. I don't know what that is. Yeah, see, I wouldn't be able to tell. You know what? Even though I do have Rukia on my global account, if I get her on this, I do have golden chappies. So it wouldn't be that bad. But we'll see. Survey says Lisa, which I like Lisa. Okay, I can use all this as fodder. If I got 1, I'd be good. Rukia! Yes! Okay, I can use Rukia. All I have is Rukia at this point. But, build up that Rukia special. I only have 1 on this one, but, I have golden chappies, so expect a wrong build for Rukia. People are like, why are you golden chapping her? She's not gonna stay golden chappied. But I would like to see what she is like in golden chappy. So at least I got something. I got 1 of the characters at least. I was hoping for either Renji or Ichigo just because I have Rukia on my other account, so it'd be fine. But this I can deal with. I can get 125 orbs out of this. It only cost me 1,000 orbs to get 125 orbs, so the exchange rate is kind of bad. But, you know, orbs are orbs. It happens. This game is supposed to be fun. It's meant to be for people to have fun time. So that's why I never get mad if you watch my videos and I don't get something great. Or if I waste like 7,000 orbs and I don't get mad. I get sad, but it's just the game. It's meant to have fun. My most fun character to play is still OG Stark. So that's the main part of a game. A game is meant to have fun. So that's why I don't get upset. But thank you guys for watching. I'm going to grind this character and do a wrong build on her as soon as I can. But yeah, take care. Okay, well that's it for the stream, guys. Thank you for joining me. It was an hour and a half, a little longer than I thought. Summoning on those tickets took me quite a long time. Quite a long time. If you haven't joined the Discord, Gecko just linked it on chat, so you can feel free to click on that and join the chat. Also, I might do another video like this, another stream like this, just accessory summoning sooner or later again. Because I summoned all 2,000 accessories I had on these, tickets I had on these. I did not do it on this account. I have a lot more. So, you know, there's a chance. You know what? We're going to do this. Just because, why not? What's the worst that can happen? But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I'm on Discord if you want to chat. I try to reply all of the time. Curses. Nothing good. But yeah, that's it for the stream. I'm going to go watch Guardians of the Galaxy with my sister now, or finish it, because we almost finished it last night, and then we didn't, so we're going to do that now. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the stream. Sorry, Mondo, you got here a little late. You missed the summon of Rukia, but it's okay. Alright, take care, guys.